across Pennsylvania closing arguments in a long campaign. Political heavyweights rallying in the state. 2 former presidents and the current one all stumping for the hotly contested Senate and governor races.
You're going to elect the incredible slate of true America First Republicans up and down the ballot.
President Obama also firing up voters, warning the future of democracy could be at stake.
Don't complain. Don't mope. Don't tune out. Get off your couch and do what?
With the Pennsylvania Senate race between Mehmet Oz and John Fetterman in a dead heat, both campaigns hoping to boost turnout in the moderate Philadelphia suburbs. Oz has gained ground there since their only debate.
And if we do this all together, we will win big time on Tuesday. Are you all in?
The last-minute messages flooding the airwaves with new campaign ads released today.
One candidate stands with the people, John Fetterman.
In what is the second most expensive Senate race in the country, with $260 million spent.
When you save the soul of Pennsylvania, you save the soul of America.
And it's not just on the air. The Get Out the Vote campaign, also a ground war. In full swing for Democrats here in Pittsburgh.
Why did you decide to volunteer? Why are you so passionate about this election?
Because there is nothing more important right now than preserving democracy, making sure that John Fetterman gets elected and fills that one important seat that takes us over 50% in the Senate.
Election day turnout could be critical. Officials in Philadelphia already asking for patience.
As long as you're in line by the time the polls close at 8 p.m., you will be able to vote.
While things are very tight on the Senate side, the governor's race is widening, with Republican Doug Mastriano trailing Democrat Josh Shapiro by double digits in the polls.
Looking at your race versus the Senate race, you have a wide margin, a wide lead ahead of your opponent, Doug Mastriano. The Senate race, though, is neck and neck. Why do you think there's such a difference between these two races?
Well, look, I mean, I'm for John Fetterman, obviously, and you couldn't have a clearer contrast in both of these races. But I'm focused on my race, making the case against Doug Mastriano, who's by far the most dangerous and extreme candidate running for office in the nation.
All right, Dasha Burns joins us now live from Pittsburgh tonight. So, Dasha, I want to ask you about that last question there. You mentioned the governor's race. Is there a real concern now that Doug Mastriano could pull down Dr. Oz on the Republican side?
Well, it's a really good question, Tom, especially because in the last few months of this race, Oz has really tried to cast himself as a moderate here, trying to win over those purple suburbs that are so critical around Philadelphia. And the question is, will his appearance with Trump and with Mastriano over the weekend potentially hurt his chances there? It's entirely possible. The thing that Democrats are hoping for, though, on their end is that Josh Shapiro, the Democratic candidate for governor, might be able to pull up John Fetterman and help pull him over the edge in a win for Democrats here, Tom.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.